reflection. Lena had just moved into her new apartment, a small but cozy place on the third floor of an old building. The rent was cheap, and she didn't mind the creaky floors or the outdated fixtures. There was only one thing that unsettled her: the mirror in the hallway. It was an antique, its frame blackened with age. The landlord had warned her that it was bolted to the wall and couldn't be removed. Lena didn't think much of it at first, but something about it felt off. The first night, as she passed by the mirror on her way to bed, she caught something in the reflection, a flicker of movement. But when she turned to look, the hallway was empty. The next night, she saw it again. A shadow shifting behind her. Telling herself it was just her imagination, she went to bed. But sleep didn't come easily. At 3 a.m., she woke up suddenly. The room was silent except for a faint creaking like footsteps coming from the hallway. Heart pounding, she reached for her phone and turned on the flashlight. Slowly, she crept toward the door and peeked out. The hallway was empty, except for the mirror. Then she saw it. Her reflection stood there, staring back, but something was wrong. It was smiling. Lena wasn't. A chill ran down her spine. She lifted her hand. The reflection lifted its hand, too, but not quite at the same time. There was a delay, just a fraction of a second. Then it blinked. Lena hadn't blinked. She stumbled back, a scream caught in her throat. The reflection's grin widened, stretching unnaturally across its face. It raised its hand and pressed its palm against the glass. A soft tapping echoed in the hallway coming from inside the mirror. Lena turned and ran to her bedroom, slamming the door shut. She didn't sleep the rest of the night. By morning, she convinced herself it had been a bad dream. But as she left for work, she forced herself to glance at the mirror one last time. Her reflection was still there. But now it was watching her with cold, knowing eyes, and it wasn't smiling anymore.